Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is the Intuitive Empress Tarot and your love reading for February 2018. Okay, so I'm quite new to YouTube, trying some new things every month, so please do let me know if you like the way the video is working, if you like the spread I'm doing, and please remember to like and share so that the people who need to hear this message get it. You can also follow me on Facebook under Intuitive Empress Tarot. And what else do I want to say? Yes, please do check your moon, sun signs, your own sun sign, moon, rising and Venus signs for more information that may be relevant. Obviously take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, sorry, it's difficult to speak whilst shuffling because I'm trying to concentrate on two things. Okay, so Scorpio, what's coming for Scorpio in love in February 2018? Whoop. Okay, well, that was easy. We have all your cards in one go. The overall energy is the Fool. Yeah. And behind that we have the Five of Cups, so sorrow for a lost relationship. Let's just move them so you can see. Is that good? Okay. So in February 2018, sorry, I'm just keeping an eye on that. There's going to be some new beginnings here. And it may require a leap of faith, as you don't want to miss an opportunity that comes for you in love. Let me see one again. Yeah, I think there's a certain innocence here. You're a Scorpio. You're a Scorpio. And you tend to look at the dark side. Okay. I have Venus in Scorpio, so I understand this particularly in love. We don't do light and fluffy. Okay, Scorpios like to talk about difficult subjects, about taboo subjects, and we don't necessarily want love relationships that are lacking in substance or depth, and we can go in quite heavy, you know. First date stuff, you're not talking about the weather. Okay, and this actually might scare off potential partners, particularly if they are kind of a little bit light and fluffy, at least on the surface. So just be wary, be a little bit careful this month. Okay, try and keep it a little bit more light and fluffy, and it may help to attract something a little bit different. Help this love to come in if you are single. Okay, now the first card is the Five of Swords, so this suggests there's been some difficulty, disappointment, humiliation, embarrassment. I don't know why. Let's clarify it. Now obviously love reading, so a relationship hasn't worked out, whether that was a past relationship or current relationship. Let's find out. Why is the Five of Swords here for Scorpio? Okay, so here we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, why would that be embarrassment? Okay, we have new beginnings here, right? This is the card of new beginnings. And do you know what? It's also the card of pretty good sex, because, you know, phallic symbol. Perhaps you've had, do you know what I really want to, I just have to draw another card for that because I'm intrigued. This is my Scorpio side coming out. I'm thinking, was there a really bad sexual encounter with someone, embarrassing sexual encounter, either for you or for them? Yeah, I don't know. God, can you imagine that? Why is the Five of Swords here? Okay. Well, the World card came out. That really isn't making any sense to me. except that obviously the Ace of Wands is new beginnings, and I think it's kind of saying you need to move on. All right, whatever this humiliation was, maybe it was, you know, something that happened when you were a teenager, that when you lost your virginity, it was a little bit rubbish, as it is for most people, to be honest. But you've been carrying that around with you, and now is the time. You're old enough that you should be able to let this go and not let it affect current or future relationships. And if you can let it go and make this new beginning, you're going to be able to get it all. Okay, read the Kama Sutra. Now the second and the bottom of the pack for that one is Temperance. So we're talking about being patient and tactful, not our strong point. Okay, so the second card is the Queen of Swords. So do you know what, these two cards came up together before in an earlier reading. Okay, so try some cross-watching. The Queen of Swords suggests that there may have been some harsh words said, and Scorpios do tend to have a sting in the tail and lash out when hurt. Okay, I mean, this is a really good card for you, but anyway, you're a water sign. If harsh words have said, now is the time to make an apology, to hold out an olive branch, make peace. The Queen of Swords she's a very clever lady. Obviously this can be a man because it's a general reading, so it can be a male or a female. They're very clever and intellectual, but they do tend to rush things, okay? They do tend to rush into situations and act without thinking sometimes. I mean, not even act without thinking, but they move very quickly. They move very quickly. And they're calculated, very calculated. And actually that might be in conflict with the overall energy, which is to take leaps of faith. Because you can't calculate that. You just have to do it. You haven't got the information that you need to make a really logical decision. It's not based on logic. It's based on intuition and belief. You know, that's what a leap of faith is. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Scorpio? Why is the Queen of Swords here for Scorpio? Oop, there it is. That one just... yeah, okay. So we have the Six of Swords. So you're in a difficult situation, possibly a difficult relationship, and things were said, and maybe there was a lot of arguing, and basically you're ready to move on. Okay, it made you, all the arguing, all the harsh words made you feel sad. Yeah, and you're like, you know what, I've had enough of this. I don't have to put up with this, I'm getting out of here. And yeah, the embarrassment, harsh words, moving on. So we could be seeing the end of a relationship here. Okay, I'd like to think this isn't about to happen. You know, I wouldn't want to predict a breakup. Hopefully it's already happened, and because I can see some moving on here. So let's see. So the next card is the Eight of Wands. Alright, so this is a positive card. This one shows that you are moving on, that there's literally movement, a journey. Okay, and this can be obviously moving on emotionally, mentally, as much as physically. Okay, you could be moving house, that sort of thing, and if a relationship split up, maybe you're having to move home. Let's clarify it. Why is the Eight of Wands here for Scorpio? Okay, so a couple of cards came out. The Seven of Pentacles is the first one. So this is showing that you are now reaping what you sowed. And obviously, if you were a little bit harsh, or your partner was a bit harsh, and there were the arguments and you weren't happy, then actually moving on would be inevitable. But as it's clarifying the Eight of Wands, which is new starts, new beginnings, it's actually saying, do you know what, put the groundwork in, take them advantage of this new opportunity to do things differently, to put in good foundations, okay? Because the other cards that fell out with that one was the Three of Swords, okay, which is showing heartbreak and disappointment. We've got the Eight of Wands, which is saying put in some time to study, okay, master yourself and your skills, hone your skills, okay. And we had the Two of Swords, which is about making difficult decisions and finding balance, and the Three of Pentacles, which is again about studying, okay. And I feel there's a link to water here. I think you're seeking approval, right? You're seeking approval, but it's basically you're going to be honing your skills. Honing your skills so that you can make a really positive fresh start wherever you go, because there's no point repeating the same mistakes over and over. Now, if you can manage all that, okay, yeah, and we have a conflict card here too. If you can manage all that, then the Page of Pentacles is here for you, and this is all about obviously fresh starts and new ideas. This is also a card of learning, of being a scholar. So just pay attention. Do you need to study for something, or do you need to do some self-improvement? You're a Scorpio, so you should like looking into psychology, you know, self-help books and all that sort of thing. Let's clarify. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for Scorpio? It's that card here. Strength. Okay. You're going to have to master. Assuming it's you with the harsh tongue, right, with the cutting tongue, you're going to have to learn to control yourself, okay? Because you don't want to drive people away with that. You know, you're being encouraged here to be a little bit more innocent. Not even innocent. Kind. And basically you've got to just have a look at where you stand and ask yourself whether you're doing, or ask yourself if your approach is the best, right? It might be time to try something else, but basically you need to control yourself, master your dark side, okay? Master your emotions. And obviously this is a card of Leo, so that could be a love partner here. Okay, but the last card is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so we have another air sign here. The Knight of Swords comes charging in very quickly, bringing new ideas and let's see, then they're charging in towards the Page of Pentacles. They're bringing in those new ideas, they really are. They're helping you to get a change of perspective, and it's reinforcing the fact that you need to be brave here with the Strength. You need to have courage, okay? Because you know what? It's not easy. It's not easy. Sorry, just having some problems here, technical problems. It's not easy to be vulnerable, okay? It actually takes a lot of strength to make yourself vulnerable to another person. And in love, to have a meaningful relationship, you have to be vulnerable. And if they hurt you, you have to resist this urge to rip them a new one. You have to resist the urge to destroy them. And I'm very much thinking of the story of the frog and the scorpion crossing the river, right? Google it if you don't know it. But basically the scorpion asked the frog for a lift across a river, and the frog says no, because if I take you, you'll sting me, and you'll sting me and I'll die. And the scorpion says no, because if I sting you obviously in the river, we'll both die, we'll drown. So the frog says okay. And he gives the scorpion a lift, and halfway across the river, the scorpion stings the frog, and as the frog's dying, he says, well, why did you sting me? Now we'll both die. And the scorpion says, I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I'm a scorpion. I hope you enjoyed that little story. So, why is the Knight of Swords here for Scorpio? Why is the Knight of Swords here for Scorpio? Whoa, 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 whoa. Too many, too many. Okay. We have got the Queen of Wands. Okay. Do you know what? She comes up a lot. There's a lot of fire people coming up in my readings. Okay, so this person coming in quickly to offer you assistance, to offer you clarity, could be an air sign, they could be a fire sign. This, if it's a woman, or even if it's a man, because it's a general reading, is someone very passionate. It's someone who knows how to have balance in their life between work and fun. Let me think. I feel they could bring fun into your life. You are a water sign and you are quite deep, and I feel this person could help you look at the lighter side of life, okay? To be a little bit more superficial. That's not the right word. To help you have fun without needing any deeper meaning, I know what I need to say. To help you have fun for fun's sake, okay? That's why she's here, okay? To teach you how to have fun, to loosen up, you know, and to allow attraction, to not look at things too deeply, but perhaps look at the attraction, okay? Do you fancy someone? Do they fancy you? Just have a little bit of fun. You don't have to have some deep soul connection. Perhaps you're being too particular and therefore no one's living up to your standards. So, do you know what? It's okay to have a casual relationship. It's okay to have a little bit of fun. And you never know, one of those might actually turn into something more serious as you grow as a person, as you achieve that mastery. So I hope this has been helpful. Please like and share my videos. Please check out the readings for other signs, obviously your moon, rising and Venus. And I hope you have a great February, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.